Hey folks, it's Lansing Huddles with SPS back in the building over at East Lansing High School, and I get a chance to preview East Lansing football, Trojan football that is, and what a great way to start off this preview with the legendary yet very humble Coach Bill Feraco. Been here some time representing East Lansing, always with a firm. He shook me up yesterday when we got a chance to catch up. Very spry, ready to go. Coach, how are you?
I'm doing well. I'm doing well. Excited, anxious. Those different emotions. Dotting the I's, crossing the T's, and here we go.
I get it. We won't make this the bulk of the conversation, but everyone's so intrigued. You said just celebrated 78th birthday, June 10th. Yeah, June's a great month. That's my birthday month too, June 29th.
Congratulations.
I appreciate that. And what season would this be for you here?
My 22nd as a head coach.
22nd as a head coach. Well, you've done an amazing job. Just talk about, simple question, what keeps you in it?
I enjoy working with the kids, and I think there's a very rewarding situation where you see them grow, and not only as athletes, but also as young men, and in the classroom. So all of that takes place, and what we want to do for our kids is make sure that when they walk across the stage as a senior, they have options, or they have had options, and there's nothing dictated to them about what their next step is after they leave high school.
And that's wonderful. You're definitely doing that. We'll talk about that. But I'm just amazed. I want to put my sports psychology hat on to get some insight from you. There's such talk about how amateur sports has changed, and it definitely has changed. But for you to have this kind of mellow mindset, first day up type attitude when you witness every change respectfully, how does that not impact you? Because so many people are on edge and they say, I want to get out of this. I can't deal with it anymore. The parents and all these other different things going on. How do you just stay connected with even with that?
Good kids, by and large, like anywhere else, we have our share of, for lack of a better word, knuckleheads sometimes.
Sure.
And good parents. That's not to say that last night I didn't lose some sleep thinking about some things, because I did, and the night before that as we started. So, but it's just and then the competition, competing, and we want our kids to experience being part of something a little larger than themselves, and impart on them the value of intelligent hard work and the preparation it takes in whatever endeavor to be successful. So when we have those things happening, and we always hope, like everybody else, that we build a sound character foundation in the program with our kids, and then hopefully they're able to do well in the classroom, well enough to take care of things moving.
I got it. Is there a special road that only East Lansing Trojans can travel, where they go from the Smith Field right over to Spartan Stadium? Because you seem to have a pipeline consistently going, getting folks over to East Lansing, whether directly after their time here or sometime after. What's going on with that?
Our experience with and the open door policy at Michigan State to allow us to watch practices, to sit in on position meetings, and they're open to everybody. Over the years has been a very, very valuable thing, because you're not going to pick up a great deal, but you always pick up a little bit. Yes, it's Division I, as high as you can get, but we find out that it's all relative. All relative. The way they handle the kids, the way they handle practice, how they organize things, and that goes back to Mark's staff and the current staff with Coach Smith.
I get it. We want to talk about your actual players now and what this season is going to be like. Just off the top of your head, are there a few players, 2 or 3, that kind of are some standout players for you that a lot of attention is going to be placed upon?
I think that from a leadership role, by and large, it's got to come from our seniors, And I would immediately say that our wide receiver and defensive back, Kellen Lott, is going to be a critical part of that. And then two of our linemen, Moses Love and Mario Montez, are going to be critical as leaders for us.
Mm-hmm.
The two on the offensive line, one plays a little bit of defense also, and Kellen going both ways. They've been there, they've experienced the positive things and the things that maybe weren't so positive. So,
Mm-hmm.
If leadership can come from the locker room and not so much from the coaching office,
Mm-hmm.
that's the way you want things, and we're hoping that that's going to transpire,
Mm-hmm.
and then just filter out to the remainder of the kids, and that they grow up maybe a little bit faster than slower.
I get it. Coach Thomas always says a player-coach team is always better than a coach-coach team.
Yeah, and we've had that here when we've had experience where not only do they get the teaching and coaching obviously from the coaching staff, but it's when they're talking among themselves in drill work about what needs to be done, or how do you run this route, or what's the technique in this coverage. So it's all important that it's imparted within the group that is playing the game.
I get it. I won't keep you too long so you can get to your guys. Tell me what this season is going to look like, especially when everyone's looking forward to East Lansing coming in or being able to watch you guys.
It's funny because we at our team meeting last Friday, we told the kids, in fact, probably the second or third time, that there's going to be a little check mark put next to our name on other teams' schedules, and that's a challenge, and it's
gift and a curse.
Right. Well, we've got to get to a point where we recognize a challenge and want it there, and we want to confront that challenge.
I get it. Well, Coach, I always appreciate you being so open and welcome. Just for the East Lansing fans that's been supporting, the parents, the community, you have anything you want to share with them that they can just hear directly from you going into the season?
The continuing support that the program has received from all those facets that you just mentioned is deeply appreciated, and I would want to extend my gratitude to them for that, because it's so very, very helpful in allowing us to move forward with our kids.
Great, Coach. As always, I really appreciate it so much.
Thank you.